Hello, welcome to my channel. A big hug to anyone that is new. Welcome back if you're already subscribed. If you aren't, it's down there somewhere. But today we are talking about worthiness. We're talking about feeling whole and complete. If you're feeling any lack of, then you're in a great place, because we're going to talk about a few ways that we can start feeling that way, and we could start practicing really cultivating this worthiness and readopting it into our lives and into our beings, as well as going through a little meditation to kind of feel, to heal these parts of us so that we can move forward knowing and feeling our true authentic self. So the reason I wanted to talk about worthiness specifically and just feeling that you are not enough is because it is something that I have experienced myself, and it came up very recently for me, and I was able to talk through things and figure out exactly what ways really helped me to kind of get over it and to kind of heal it within myself, because it was something that really was trapped in my subconscious since I was a child without even knowing it. I gave meaning some time ago that I was not enough, even though it wasn't specifically like, you are not enough. Like, no one ever said that to me, but I gave meaning to a situation, or maybe someone said something to me, or just an experience, or maybe just a feeling that I had that I did not fully express. So these feelings and emotions that I've not fully expressed, and I took on as kind of a rule for myself that I had to do more and be more, and doing that and really puts you down. So I'm sure if you're feeling any sense of unworthiness, you might feel those really good times, and you'll feel the really low times where you're just feeling a little sad, or you're just feeling depressed, or you're just down overall, like your energy is depleted. There's nothing that you can do to make yourself feel good. And I just want to let you know that there is, because it is your birthright to feel good. It is your birthright to be worthy, whole, and complete. So there is no reason that we shouldn't be feeling that way. But there are a lot of external things out here that we use and kind of label our worth on. So, for example, for people to feel like they're enough or they're worthy of things, they'll go and like change their hair, they'll go buy some new clothes, just buy a bunch of new material things. Some people will do a lot of spiritual practices, or they'll go and talk to people, which is great. I mean, all of these things are great. But we have to remember that we're spending so much time on trying to change what's outside of us to make us feel whole within. And that's literally impossible. Now I'm going to explain something. Basically, everything is energy. I always say this, everything is energy. And who we are inside really is reflected out in the world, back to us. So how we are feeling and what we focus on, really how we perceive our reality is our reality. So we technically can change our perception of reality. We can change and create our own reality by changing the energy within us. So if we are walking around with this subconscious belief that we are not enough, we're not worthy of things, we can't feel whole, we don't have our purpose, all of those things, it leaves no room for anything to come in. Any of the blessings that want to come to you, that will make you whole and complete and make you feel like you are enough, cannot come in, because of that belief is holding you back from all of those blessings, all of the things that just want to gift you this amazing feeling that is literally already yours. But you believe that it doesn't exist, because nothing is able to make you whole and complete. And we'll search in all of these things outside of ourselves when we really need to be searching within ourselves. And that is the key. It's an internal situation that we have going on here. It's nothing that anything external can help. You can definitely talk to people, and that can help you sort through and figure out like why you feel this way. When did this happen? Or kind of talk through things so that you can bring up those emotions so that you can fully feel them to heal them. Because feeling is healing, and we need to release this energy within us, and we need to tap into the subconscious through meditation or whatever may work for you, to really release those and let them go and set them free, because they're not serving us anymore. We want to feel whole and complete and worthy. We don't want to be in this state where we're holding ourselves back and we're jeopardizing relationships or anything that's going on. That's a lot of stress and worry on yourself, feeling like you have to do so much to be enough for other people. So before we do the meditation, I just want to point out a few ways or a few things that I have realized and awakened to that have helped me with this feeling. And it is slowly but surely getting there. I'm starting to feel a lot more myself. And of course, I have those down times where I need to just come back to these things, but just remembering and honoring your practices, because repetition and dedication are huge for reframing and reprogramming the subconscious. We need to do these things literally every single day, or at least almost every single day, to be able to completely let that go. And it's going to come back up and test you, and maybe it's not completely gone, and that's okay. We're not looking for a certain time frame. Doing these things is going to help you in so many other ways as well, to attract abundance and gifts and blessings your way that you truly deserve, to make you feel even more whole and complete and enough. So firstly, just realizing that feeling unworthy and feeling less than and not feeling enough is really been about me resisting myself and resisting like who I am inside, and just not allowing myself to be myself around other people in certain situations, or just not listening to what I really want. Just thinking that I have to do or be a certain way to be liked or to be enough for other people for me to be around them. So that was a realization I had, and it's really all about the art of allowing who you are. And if you feel like, okay, maybe I'm in like this identity crisis, like I don't even know, I kind of adapt to the people around me, or you've been just so conditioned and used to doing these certain things that you've known other people to do, so you're just kind of doing them and you're not kind of thinking for yourself. So that's a whole awareness in itself, when you realize that like, okay, I am myself, I am going to do what I want. Nothing else really matters, and it's going to make you feel so good when you step out of your comfort zone and really listen to yourself, take the time to open yourself up to be like, okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to eat? What do I want to wear? How do I want to do this? Like, what is really my decision? Instead of trying to make it all about like, okay, it has to be enough for everyone else. Like, no, it just needs to be enough for you. It needs to have you feeling natural and authentic to yourself. So just feeling unworthy is resisting yourself and not allowing yourself to shine through in the things that you do and the decisions that you make and in your relationships. And people want to see you. They will love you. They do love you. It's about you loving you. And that kind of goes into another way and thing that I kind of realized I really needed to practice was my self-compassion. As I was doing all this work, doing like yoga and journaling, all these meditations and talking to people and doing tarot readings, and like I was doing everything and nothing seemed to be working. I couldn't figure it out. And I was like, okay, maybe I need to clean my room or buy some new clothes. And I was just put myself down every single time I felt high one moment, and then I went super low. So when I was in that like really low vibrational state, when I was just feeling all those emotions, I would cry. It sucked. Like it really felt like I didn't know who I was, and I wasn't happy, and I couldn't figure out why, but it was because I just wasn't myself. And I had to realize in that moment that I needed to be nice to myself. I needed to be compassionate towards myself, to love myself a little bit more, So what I did, I started doing a lot more self-love practices. I got into a self-love challenge, which there's so many online. You can just look them up, and there's just certain things you can do every single day to really cultivate that love for yourself again. Have some compassion for yourself. Realize that like it's okay to fall off track. It's okay to have to go through this work. It's going to be so beneficial in the long run, because if you're still stuck in this like unworthy state, you still have that belief back there, nothing's going to change. Some things may change, but you want to be completely whole and completely happy in your life right now. So being able to do this work, like honestly, once I realized that I needed to just be nice to myself, it was like a huge shift. And I was like, okay, I'm going to dedicate myself to this, dedicate myself to that. And it helps so much. And doing those challenges and actually having people kind of let people know that you need that extra support because of how you're feeling, how sensitive you may be. Let them know, like let your loved ones know, so they're not just thinking like, okay, what is wrong with you? You don't want to feel that, because then you'll feel like you're kind of like a burden, which is another thing. But I honestly think that this is all about feeling unworthy. So really just be nice to yourself, give yourself some patience, some love, some compassion, and realize in those down, dark moments, or when those moments where you're just like, oh, I should be feeling happy, but I'm not, like it's completely okay. Feel it. And something I like to do when those heavier energies are just kind of on me, especially when you start doing this work to kind of release, to heal these parts of you, or doing those practices every single day to really rewire that belief and completely reshape it and let it go. Realize that that belief really helped empower you to become your authentic self and to focus on that. What I like to do is to go earthing, so walking outside barefoot or just laying at a park or at the beach, and just allow the earth to take those heavier energies, because it will support you and it can actually handle those and transmute them and turn them into a supportive energy for just the whole of the planet. So just allow some support and be nice to yourself. And the last one that I really needed, even though I really felt like I didn't want it, I got to the point where I just didn't feel like doing even videos. I didn't feel like doing yoga videos. I didn't feel like teaching, doing meditations. I didn't feel like doing anything. All the things that I love to do, it was hard for me to like have the motivation to do it. Like that's how far it came. And I really hope you don't go that far into that. But it was terrible. It was dark and I was really confused. I thought something was totally wrong. And I want you to realize that there's nothing wrong with you at all for feeling this way. It is completely normal, especially in our society and with conditioning of media and school. There's just so much that contributes to this. So it's impossible to kind of remember every single moment. But I want to let you know that even if you don't feel like doing the things that you love, you got to force yourself, basically. And I hate saying that you have to force yourself, but when I did force myself to do those self-love practices every single day, to actually write, because that is another one of my passions, to actually write more often, to get back to like playing games and get back to watching funny movies and shows, get back to like a little bit of reading, but still having that love and compassion for myself enough to know like, okay, I don't want to do it today. I don't want to do it today, but just keeping one constant, and just something like posting on Instagram. Like that is another way that I like to be of service to people, because I like to share my wisdom and any channeled messages that I have and any writing that I do. Being of service can really help you feel worthy. It'll help you feel a lot more valuable when you give value to others. And it feels good. It's like a normal thing. It's a normal human thing to be able to be of service and to connect with other people. So even though you feel like I am not in a place to do this, or this, That is a-okay. Let yourself be there. Go ground yourself a little bit. Allow the earth to really take those heavier energies. Allow people to support you. Allow yourself to give yourself some compassion and love and patience during this time, knowing that you need that repetition for certain practices, but knowing when to relax. Because once you start this journey to really reframe and reprogram that subconscious belief that you're not whole, you're not worthy, you're not enough, and you're less than, it's going to be a little bit and it's going to be a lot of work, but you can do it. It's all within you because you were born worthy. You were born whole, complete, and perfect. And I can't say that enough. It is your birthright. This is something that literally is you. So you just being yourself and having that love for yourself, you're worthy. You are worthy. In this meditation today, we are just going to be focusing on releasing the feeling of unworthiness, whether that brings up a memory at all, whether it be recent or far back in the past. It doesn't really matter. Whatever is going to come up will come up, and it is perfect for you. And we're going to allow ourselves to really feel that and heal that completely with the support of our higher self, with the support of our guides, our angels. We're all here with the support of me. I'm here supporting you as well. So we'll kind of go through that so that we can let it go and we can feel for a moment after we have done that completely whole and complete. So let's take some time now to kind of get in the zone, get in a comfy seat. You can also do this laying down. And before we close our eyes, let's just take a deep breath in together. And let it out nice and slow. Relax yourself. Continue this deep breathing and allow yourself with every single breath to really relax the body here. And I call you now to close the eyes. Dropping into where you are now, allowing yourself to be supported and heavy. Roll your shoulders back if you're seated. Dip the chin slightly to elongate the back of the neck, just so you feel nice and tall in the spine. Continue to use your breath to relax your body. Slowly bringing your attention to the crown of your head. Relaxing your head, your forehead. Paying attention to any tension behind the eyes, the eyebrows. Using your breath to relax any muscles in the cheeks, in the lips, and even your tongue. Allow it to just relax here, unclicking it from the top of the mouth. Breathing into the neck, relaxing, softening the shoulders, softening the right arm and fingers and hand, and relaxing the left arm and hand and fingers. Breathe deeply into your chest, letting go of any energy or tension there that you do not need to be holding right now. Breathing into the abdomen, the space of the ribs, into your navel, relaxing the hips. relaxing your left leg from your knee to your ankle to the tips of your toes. Now relaxing your left leg, knee to the ankle to the tips of your toes. And now with every breath, breathe in life and breathe out any energy that is not serving you, any excess energy out through your heels, out through your seat. Just let it go. Take a few breaths. Staying nice and comfortable, knowing you are safe, knowing that you can do this, and setting the intention that you will release some unwanted energy. You release any feelings of unworthiness. And after this meditation, you'll feel so much more whole and complete within yourself. You'll feel more like yourself, and you'll have this greater love for yourself to move forward. So just set that intention for yourself and breathe. I invite you to imagine you're surrounded by light, by protective, healing light of any color. It just sits a few inches away from your skin, with whatever color you'd like. It feels nice. It really empowers you and gives you strength. With every breath, you're strengthening this aura of light around you. Just imagining it can truly encourage the mind to seek light in your reality. In any situation, in any feeling. And know now, before we go deep, emotions are not good or bad. They are simply neutral. It is literally just energy in motion. So they are literally just going to be releasing energy that no longer needs to rule our life or sit behind our decisions and situations and experiences, so that we may open up to the possibilities of our life by being and choosing to feel worthy, to feel as our authentic self. Continue to breathe deeply, surrounded by this light. I encourage you now to travel back in time energetically. Whether you see anything is unique to you, just allow yourself to travel back to any moment that you may have felt less than, felt that you weren't enough, felt that you needed to do more, to be more. Any time where you just didn't feel whole, whether it be recent or all the way back to your childhood. Take some time knowing that you are supported, knowing that you have your higher self, your angels and your guides helping you to bring this memory, to bring this feeling, this energy back up to the surface, so that we may shed this light that we have cultivated on it. Allow whatever comes up. Know that it is okay to feel this way. It is okay to allow it to come up, to allow it to move through you. It is okay that you experienced this. Continue to keep breathing, keep feeling into it. And do not feel obligated to bring up any memories or emotions. Allow yourself to be supported and surrounded. And know that it is okay to simply feel your worth. Take the time now to choose worthiness, to choose to be complete and whole within yourself. Accept and allow whatever may have happened for you today. Pull yourself back now. Coming back to this present moment. After feeling and releasing these emotions in this present moment, take some time to just breathe and return. Thanking any emotion or memory or energy that may have come up for you. Just give your gratitude to it now. In this state, in this relaxed state, we can really ask for guidance. You can ask for any messages or just inquire about any feelings or memories that may have come up. We can ask our guides, our higher self now, for any messages they may have, or inquire about anything you would like. Now is the time to ask for whatever you may be needing without looking for the answer right away. Ask and you shall receive. Intend to open this dialogue between you and your higher self, you and your angels, your guides, God, the universe. Allow yourself to be open to it. Know that you are worthy of receiving guidance and help. Choose to be worthy, for that is what you are. Accept and allow yourself to shine through, for all of the wisdom and guidance that you need truly is within you. Breathe deeply. As you breathe deeply, I want you to imagine a ball of light at your heart center, just growing ever so slightly with every breath that you take. With every subtle movement of your body, this light grows. It grows large enough into a large ball, beginning to spin faster and faster with every breath. Know that this is you, this is your power, this is your strength, this is your wisdom, this is your love. This is your powerful energy. This is your source. This is you. Allow it to continue to spin. With every breath, you feel more and more love really flooding into your being, into your life. You are just becoming filled with it, breathing and moving it around your body, giving love to your physical body, your mental and emotional body. Allowing this love, accepting that it is you, that it is coming from you. Now I'm going to count to 5, and with every number that I say, feel this love rise within you. Feel yourself really coming back to your body, coming back to you. Feeling completely whole and complete, completely worthy of all that you are, of all that is coming and wants to come to you. Breathe deep. 5, 4, allow the love to rise. 3, it's filling you, this ball of light spinning faster. 2, feel it just surround you. And 1, let your breath out. Begin to gently open your eyes. Feeling this love that you have cultivated that truly comes from within. And knowing as you look around and take up your surroundings that you've done some powerful work. Just coming and recalling certain situations, certain feelings back to be felt in the present moment is extremely powerful. So let's take our hands together in front of the heart in prayer, if you choose. Dipping the chin and taking some moments to give ourselves this compassion and love that we need. Knowing that it is within us. And giving some gratitude to the work that we have done. To coming here to even inquire about unworthiness. I choose to be worthy. I am worthy. You can repeat it to yourself. I choose to be worthy. I am worthy. I am enough. I am completely whole. I am complete. I accept myself as I am. And I allow myself to be my authentic self. Let's bring the thumbs to the third eye. Bowing. Namaste. Thank you for doing this with me. It means so much that you are here, that you are doing this work, that you are really looking for help. And just know that it is everywhere. Help is everywhere. Support is everywhere. We just felt, and we still have this aura of light around us that really can support us. We have so many beings and so many people that are here to support us as well. And you know what? You got to be a big supporter for yourself too. So just know that you're amazing and you're doing the work, and that's awesome. And I'm here every step of the way. So come back to this meditation whenever you need. So much love and light to you all. See ya.